What's up, everybody?
Welcome to
the lounge or the couch.
Oh, it feels like a relief already.
Yeah, man. But like those 2 weeks have gone by in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
So just like I'm gonna talk real quick about what we're gonna do. First of all, we're gonna do like a little bit of an unboxing, right?
Yep.
And we're gonna talk about all the features of the Tango 2. For those of you that have never been part of this, like we usually don't prepare.
We never.
This time we made some notes, so I hope it's not as complete of a shit show as it normally is.
This is the second time we have prepared for a show.
When was the first time?
The cloud.
Oh, the Tbs Cloud. Yeah, okay. But that one was more like beta test. Okay, so we're going to talk about the Tango 2. In the background here, we got a jumper / Futaba. No, this is the Futaba. Then we got a PlayStation controller, and we got the Tango 1. So we're going to compare it to those remotes. And then we're going to talk about the accessories and the spare parts, talk a little bit about the design process, the history of it. And then we're going to open up the floor for questioning. For those of you that are trying to reload the website,
good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that. Like we have somebody that's been trying since 4 minutes to actually upload the product to the website, but he can't get through. However, if you want to have like a sneak peek or whatever, go to like other dealers' web pages. They should have the product online right now for ordering, right? So yeah, without further ado, you want to do the honors?
Well, we're gonna talk about.
Should we do the unboxing or should we do like? Should we show it off?
We have 2 boxes.
We have 2 boxes, yeah.
And
the difference. Well, the difference is here. You see this here, this dimple right here. That shows that you're a pro, and this means that you got the stock.
Yep.
Okay. So we're gonna open up the Pro, and we're gonna walk through like what's inside the box, and then we'll talk about the features and everything. All right. So let's just. Here we go. Boom. So you're gonna get, if you decide to purchase, you're gonna get this. And this here is the Pro Edition. Let me get this out of the way. Here. All right. So the Pro comes with this, what is it? Velvet?
Velvet.
Velvet case. It's not really a case, it's like a little baggie. Then we do include a sticker sheet made by Aeolion. It's got the Tango 2 right here. Well, I guess people have seen it like that already.
Yeah.
Okay, so like he drew this
last year maybe?
more than last year, like early last year, right? And we've been wanting to release this, but we just couldn't. So yeah, you're gonna get that sticker sheet.
Let's leave it to.
Leave this to the end.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then it comes with this plastic case, and this here is an Allen key with some screws. We're gonna say what these are for in a second. Some custom tension springs. So and plus with a spare, right?
With a spare,
I guess.
yeah.
So you have the Tango 2 comes with the hard springs or stiff springs standard, and then you have a spare set of stiff springs and soft springs.
That is
Holy shit, that's a
twister.
tongue twister, man. Stiff springs, soft springs. Okay. And then this here is the radio. All right, and it comes in this plastic. I don't know what this material is.
We're just.
Recyclable.
I checked on AliExpress. It's called like eco bag or whatever.
Yeah, it's like what the. Can you like take it out? It's what like the Tango the supermarket bags, the reusable ones are for.
You guys ready?
All right, are you guys ready? Or you want to do this first?
Let's do that one first.
Let's do that one first.
All right.
Okay.
So if you order the Pro, you get 1 extra thing in your bag.
Yeah.
And it's actually
And
quite
this
awesome.
is.
Let's take it out.
I know we gotta take it out. This is only for the pros.
Only for the pros, because they need it.
Okay. Here we go. Upside down. Boom. So this is a keychain, Tango 2 keychain for all the pros. All right. I see a couple of comments like, why no hard case? We'll show you in a second because you don't need it. All right. Here we go.
All right. Boom.
Boom.
Right there.
Let me peel this off. This I hate this. Okay, so this here is the Tango 2. Maybe real quick a size comparison with your PlayStation controller. So the width is pretty much the same. It's a little less tall, and obviously it's
Did
got.
you put a fucking futaba next to it? It's gonna be dramatic.
I don't think the
I can't
Futaba
even
will
show
fit
the
into
full
the
thing. There we
yeah.
go.
Okay.
All right.
But as you can see, if you hold it here, the width is the same and the stick positions are the same. This is what's special about the Tango 2. So you do not really feel that it's smaller. A lot of people I know they're going to compare it to the X-Lite. It's a completely different radio. The X-Lite forces you to hold it differently. You see the edges here are straight, just like a traditional remote control, and the sticks are full size, right? So for
the gimbals are the full size.
the gimbals are full size, yeah. Well, and the sticks too.
Well,
Yeah,
of course.
because the gimbal sticks on the other remote is pretty small.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look at the back. You got the rubber grips. You got two momentary buttons, and over here on the top, let me just swivel that out. You have 2 position and
3 positions.
3 position times 2. All right, and the antenna doubles as a kickstand. Boom.
Yep.
There we go. Let me see if I forgot something. Yeah, well, okay. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about the internals, right?
Sure.
So we got a Crossfire Micro TX built in, so it goes up to 250 milliwatts.
Yep.
The latency, for those of you that have been trying the CRSF shot, that's already built in, obviously. And it comes with an additional improvement, which is like the full digitization of the gimbals. So the latency will be even lower than with CRSF shot. So it's the lowest latency possible for any kind of remote control, as far as we know, right? There is no FPV display, but as you can see, this here is a display. That's not just a makeup mirror, okay? And I know you guys want to do the eyeliners, so. Okay. What else do we have? Yeah, so I don't know if we have showed this. Well, we have showed the buttons before, but I don't know if you guys fully realize these are buttons that can't break off like switches. So this is why you don't really need a hard case. Okay. I'll go and show a little bit more about that in a second. Then yeah, should we just power it on?
Well,
or did I forget
connectors,
something?
You forgot Type C.
Oh, we got Type C USB and audio for like if you're a glider pilot or if you want to listen to the voice alerts from OpenTX. The USB-C is obviously charging, plus like USB SIM and SD card capable.
How big is the battery?
The battery is 5,000 milliamps. I did a test. I went on holidays for 2 weeks, and I flew about 5 to 10 packs every day, with the exception of like 2 travel days, and I didn't charge mine yet. So you can expect to fly, I don't know, how long is 5 packs? Like 2 hours times, let's say 10. So like 20 hours of like regular operation time, easily doable. Okay?
That's a long time.
Yeah, dude. It just lasts forever. Like, I used it for the entire Dubai and trip, and it was at 3.9 when I left, which is like above half, right? So, okay, we'll talk about the accessories in a second. I see a lot of like, there's too many questions, we can't really answer them, but we will go through everything. All right. Then for the control, so you have the 3 buttons here, which is like on your standard OpenTX controls. You have page, menu, and exit.
Like on the Tango 1.
Yeah, but
3 buttons.
these, yeah. And then you got the wheel, which also clicks. All right. So I guess now I can turn it on.
Yep.
The screen. I don't know if you can see it really clearly because it's bright here in the studio, and the camera might not be able. Actually, it handles pretty well. Okay, The screen is high resolution, so it's 128 times 96, which compared to the highest resolution black and white screen for OpenTX on other remotes is 128 times 64. So it's like 50% more resolution than on the Tyrannus, about 100% more resolution than on the QX7, if I remember correctly. All right, so as you can see here, it's standard OpenTX, right? With a couple of exceptions, like if I push menu here, this here is the Lua script, so you can immediately access, well, yeah, you can't see it, but this here is your Lua menu, and then if you hit page, if you hit page again, now you are in the model settings. So like slight variation of OpenTX. We're calling it FreedomTX because we haven't managed to actually like talk to the OpenTX devs and get all of our changes integrated into the official build, but that is supposed to happen within, I guess, within 2 weeks. But for all intents and purposes, this here is OpenTX, but it's supported by TBS until OpenTX feels comfortable supporting it. So big shout out to the OpenTX guys. They've done a phenomenal job. They've helped us with this a lot, like the CRSF shot implementation, and obviously it's just like providing all their services for free. Super amazing stuff. I just see another message here about the website being down. Yeah, just visit like your favorite FPV dealer's store. You can watch the paid the product there in more details and take like a look at the photos. I haven't mentioned the antenna. So inside here is an Immortal T. It's on a swivel and fold mount, which also doubles as a kickstand. So from the side, you can see super easy to just grab and go. The remote control, as it is, will fit into your pockets. Like if you're wearing dad pants like me, then they will fit into the pockets. I guess that's pretty much it. Now we are going to talk about the difference between the Pro and the stock.
There's one more trick we want to show you, but
yeah,
we'll save it for later.
What's the other trick?
Like there?
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to talk about now.
Oh, now,
yeah.
Okay, all right, let's do that.
Because so the stock and the a Pro are pretty much the same. Like everything is the same except for one thing, and that is if you take a close look at these gimbals, they're black. The standard remote control is silver. Okay, and there's a reason for that, because I can just, boom, fold them out of place. So now the remote control is super compact, and it will fit into any pocket that you want to place it at.
And that is why you don't really need a hard case for this.
Yeah, you don't need a hard case for this. You just take this, put it in here, boom, and it's gone. All right?
Do the comments coming in too fast?
Yeah, the comments are coming in too fast. We can't read them anymore. But I'm seeing something about travel and gimbals and stuff. So the gimbal travel is as with any other remote control, but you can limit it. So this is what this here is for. This is included in the Pro. In the stock, you will just have to buy it by yourself. The specification for the screw are in the manual. The manual will be uploaded in a second. So basically, you can limit the throw, the vertical throw of your throttle and of your pitch. When you open up the remote control, there's like 2 screw holes where you can just adjust the thing, okay? Trims.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Welcome to Tango 2. Throttle warning.
So I'm going to shut up for a second. So again, this is something that we built into FreedomTX. If you double tap,
Rudder trim. Throttle trim. Elevator trim. Aileron trim.
and then you can just,
Trim center. Trim center. Rudder trim.
all right, and then
Main
exit
menu.
to go back to the main menu. So the trims are digital. There's no trims here because we wanted to keep it really clean, but you are, it's super easy to do blind, right? You just
Rudder trim.
rudder trim,
Trim center.
and then you trim it
Trim center. Throttle trim.
however you want to do it, right? All right, So you can actually do this during flight. So this is for the aircraft guys, okay? Opening the remote will not void your warranty, obviously. Actually, I think like I will have to upload the manual, so we're going to do that during the live stream. So I'll have to like show myself out for a couple of seconds, and then I guess I'll quickly grab, like you suggested, I'll just grab an open remote so that people can have a look like how easy it is.
I will get it.
Or you're going to go get it?
I'll go
Okay.
get it.
All right, cool. Then in terms of accessories and spare parts, maybe I'll just cut off back here. So there will be a mount for your lanyard. It's gonna, well, Wayne's gone. He's probably gonna, I hope he's gonna grab it. Or actually, it's right down there. I just can't grab it. But basically, it will screw on here. And this will allow you to mount a lanyard. So this is how the Tango looks opened on the back. So you basically just pull off the battery like this, and then all the gimbal stuff is going to be accessible here. So you can adjust the tension, the ratcheting. You can change it from mode 2 to mode 1. You can adjust the gimbal spring tension, all of this stuff, and then just put the battery back on like this, and close it, 6 screws, and adding back the rubber grips here on the back. So the screws are hidden underneath here. We've got, I think, 1 screw here, 1 screw here, and 1 screw here. That will mount the case onto the back.
6 screws in total, yeah.
The antenna on the T2 is better than the diamond or the regular one. It's a slightly better than the stock antenna. It's slightly worse than the diamond. But as an accessory, we do have the SMA mount.
Yes.
Can we show the accessories real quick?
Yep.
Okay, so this here is the SMA mount. Again, it will require you to open up the remote and then just basically change out the fixed antenna for this. It comes with a 3D printed part that you can also download off Thingiverse if you already have an SMA cable like this. So then you don't need to buy this from us.
There is for mode 3.
There is mode 3, yeah.
We sent one to Fike, so.
Then we got, well, spare speaker in case you break your speaker.
Antennas.
Spare antenna.
Fuck it out. And where's the other one? Oh,
This here is the, let me get out.
where's mine? Where's my Tango 2?
Oh, it's down here. Oh, you've already installed it. Okay, perfect. So here we go. This is how the lanyard mount attaches, and it balances perfectly on that mount. All right, so I don't have to open up this one. Just keep it closed. Will the Tango 2 charge when it's on? Yes, it will. Even while you're playing the simulator, it will charge. And then we got spare cases. There will be different colors available, but not at the start. And the spare gimbals. So, because if everybody's been paying attention before, this here is a stock gimbal, this here is the Pro gimbal.
Pro.
Maybe hold it in here. All right. So, I think now it's time to talk about availability and how you should order it if you want to get it and when. But maybe this first, because I think people are going to be placing orders right now.
Oh,
Your mic is off.
it's muted.
You muted it? Oh, right.
Because I went out to. My bad.
So if you want to order it right away, the best, like the absolute best chance you're going to get one right away is if you order the stock and you wait for the Pro gimbal, or you change out the Pro gimbal upgrades.
Dude, we have Chinese viewers live translating our shit.
That's awesome. That's
Good work,
awesome.
man.
Thank you very much. Hope you guys are doing fine. Right now, the website's going to be down. Like it's been down for like 2 hours, right? Like it was pretty much impossible to do anything on the website because people are just like power reloading. Can you switch gimbals on the folding version? Yes, you can. You can switch from the stock to the Pro. It's all fully compatible. You can fix your Pro gimbals if you want to. All of this. Akis is asking, does it fit into the Fat Shark goggle case? It does, but only in the HDOs, not HDO2.
Right.
Okay. Do you just turn the antenna vertically and horizontally? Yes.
Yep.
That's how it works. All right, let's clean up here. So put the
Just show it real
Put the
quick.
remote. Put it all back here.
Yep.
Okay, we still got a
more
couple of
accessories.
other accessories that we want to show off. Our friends from NX Graphics, they made super awesome covers. So you got this green cameo.
The best one is at the back.
The best one is at the back, yeah. Best one comes last. This here is like, I don't know what that is.
It's a liquefied black and white.
Liquify, well,
There's a name on
okay,
top,
all
yeah.
right. Black, blue, and white. Black,
So the tribal style.
block, what is it?
Block,
Black, blue, white. Another tongue twister, all right? This one here is actually epic. I don't know what it is, but it's like a hyperspace thing,
Space Cosmos.
space cosmos theme. And this one here is my favorite. I don't know if you can read it online, but this basically says 2 weeks in every language on the planet. So you can get this skin.
This was not our idea. This was Will's idea, NX Graphics.
Yeah, from NX Graphics.
He was like, "Hey, I made this for a joke. What do you think about this?" What the fuck? That's
yeah,
awesome.
It's like, we're ordering. Shut up and take our money. So these are also live on our website, and
He
Gillis
also
will be
made
able,
a tutorial video on how to install them, and it's linked. It's embedded to the product.
in the
page.
product page. Yeah, so you
So-
can learn how to do it.
Yep.
Okay, now we haven't mentioned the price yet.
Ah, right.
Okay, but we did mention the price before. So it's $159.95 for the stock version and $199.95 for the pro version. All right? Availability is limited at the start, but we do hope to order to fill pretty much all the orders in February.
Yep.
Okay, we did have like a little bit of a delay due to the coronavirus, but our factories are telling us that there shouldn't be too many issues. But yeah, we'll see. You know, I mean, health is paramount. Yeah, our toys come secondary, so we don't want our Chinese friends to suffer any kind of illness just because to get the Tango 2 rushed out. Yeah.
Who will ship faster, vendor or TBS?
It depends. If you can manage to snag a reserved stock from your vendor, he's obviously going to ship it first. We do have limited quantities available on our store as well, but the website's going to be down for the next 2 to 3 hours. There's just no way. I don't know. I think our competitors are like power reloading. I'm absolutely sure, because there's no reason to start refreshing 3 hours before, right? But anyway, the link is teamblacksheep.com/tango2. If you manage to get into the queue of the HTTP server, then you can check it out over there. But yeah, this is it.
We were editing the product description last minute.
Yeah.
And it was already crashing.
I had to log into the database server like a fucking admin and change the description like in VI. It's like a Linux editor. We're just on time. Right now, like literally this second, all of the influencers or reviewers' videos are going online. So you can watch Stingy, you can watch UAV Futures, you can watch everybody.
List.
Yeah, it's a huge list. Stingy, UAV Futures, Painless 360, Noah, Liviu. Liviu did a 500 milliwatt mod.
Yeah.
So you can...
He did that, I think, 3 weeks or 4 weeks before the launch.
Yeah, I know. And he was like, dude, we cannot replace this if you fuck it up, right? And he's like, no worries. So feel free to check out all these videos. I'm sure I forgot somebody.
Bob Ruge.
Finky, Chris Wind. Holy shit. I think Sebastian, but he didn't send the link, right? Anyway, nothing personal if you
Painless
haven't
360,
forgotten it.
of course.
Yeah, I already mentioned it.
Oh,
but
he did. Okay.
yeah, he jumped the gun a bit. Bartville got his review model right. Yeah. I think his pre-order is
He's
in.
getting the keychain.
Oh, BMS Web. Fuck, man,
Of
we bought
course.
and Nurk. There we go. All right. Nurk is saying like Nurk. And Bach Rider. Holy shit. Okay, yeah. So everybody's done a review. Big shout out to Stinger Swarm. Subscribe to his Patreon. He's helped us tremendously with this remote control. He's been working with us for, it's got to be more than 6 months now.
Of course.
So
We,
like,
we were still in mention.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So let's say almost a year. Is that
Almost a
fair?
year, yeah.
So he's been working with us for almost a year. He's been reporting all the issues. He's been testing it. The reason why, like, we fucked up on the antenna at the start. We had so many issues at the start, and he like sorted them out for us. Fucking golden man. So thank you, Stinger Swarm. His video is the primary video. Subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to his Patreon. Yeah, big shout out to Stingy for helping us with this product. Nobody gonna mention Painless 360. We did mention him like 2 times. There's cloud connectivity. Obviously, it's built in. I just saw the question somewhere, and yeah, I think that's it.
That's the whole list.
So if you guys have some questions, just like shoot them. We'll try and answer them as quickly as we can. Maybe let's hold them real quick so that people can see like, is it for pinchers and for
Mine's half.
oh, you only do. So I have like fairly big hands, and yes, that's that's what she said. I built this remote for myself because I'm a hybrid. The sticks are a little bit too short right now because that's where they come from the factory settings, so it's not really that comfortable. I feel more comfortable when they're a little bit longer, but for thumbing, it's perfect. And it just like fits really snug all around here. And the hardware engineer, Chris, his hands are fucking massive. Like this. That's his hand, and behind
Compared
is
to
my
yours.
hand. Compared to mine, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Like Chris is scary. Like he can grab my face and like.
His hand is a face hugger.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So we tested it with him. Plus we have like Auntie May has super tiny hands, so we tested it with her hands as
May's
well.
hand are freaking insane.
Yeah, it's like this size. So we do have everybody available that we need for like min, max, and medium. So yeah, that's not an issue. Let me see. Show it using smart audio, change a video channel. Well, we can show that a little bit later. But it's super easy. Like
It's the same as.
it's Lua script,
ever.
right? You can change it through Lua script. You can change it through the Betaflight Lua script. You can change it through the TBS Cloud, and yeah, I guess, and you can change it through the OSD with your remote.
Is there a reason why we didn't go with multi-protocol?
Yes. Okay. So this is very good. Thank you for asking that. There are several reasons. The first reason is just because of the size. So I know it doesn't look like it, but it is significantly smaller than the X-Lite, right? So it doesn't. There was just no space left for implementing a multi-protocol. That is the first reason. The second reason is we want this to be like a super like grab and go remote for pretty much most of the cases, whereas you will most likely already have a remote control for your multi-protocol, right? So we didn't really want to sacrifice ours, like the size of this product, just so that you could throw away your old remote. I don't know if that makes any sense. Yeah, I'm not going to leak anything else.
Well, you kind of did last year, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know. That's why. Like,
Oh, can you grab that tray, the plastic tray?
this
When
one.
you get your Tango 2, keep it. Keep this thing.
Oh yeah, this
And
is.
it's for good reason.
Yeah.
Can you switch back to the
Oh
cover
yeah.
cam?
Yeah.
So when you got your radio and you want to work on the tensions and shit,
Boom.
you have a holder.
Yeah, and you can just cut around here, cut around the edges here, and then
It's
you
not
have
really
like
needed,
super
but-
access.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep it.
Will this be the first product since the disco with a manual on release. Yes.
Thanks for shaming us.
No OpenTX style programming. It has OpenTX. So yes, it has OpenTX style programming. It doesn't have your full-size remote, again, for the same reason why we didn't include a multi-protocol module. So we're not being like, I don't know, you call that racist or exclusionist. We also excluded our own stuff just because like if you really want to go like extreme long range, then you are not going to be using this anyway. However, with that said, we did fly 30Ks just last weekend. 30 kilometers with a diversity receiver on a big plane. So, you know, maybe within 20Ks you'll be fine. Anything above that, yeah, use something else. Does it have an SD card? SD card is included. Yeah, maybe so this is something else. Like a lot of people are comparing this in price to other remotes. This comes with everything that you need. Okay, you don't need to buy an SD card. You don't need to buy a battery or 2 batteries. You don't need to buy a charger. Everything is included. Okay, so batteries included, and well, SD card is included. The SD card is built in. And yes, you do have to use the TBS OpenTX for now. You can't use the regular OpenTX, but the plan is to merge that, as we mentioned before.
Can you fold the gimbals again?
Fold the gimbals. People keep wanting to see that. So you just pull and fold. And to unlock, you just flick it like that. And it's 0 play, all right?
We had a watchmaker design that.
Yeah. So gimbal is the only difference between the models. Yes. And before anybody starts, there are other remote control companies that charge you $80 to change from fucking potentiometers to Hall gimbals, right? This is only $40 more, and it's a really elaborate, like CNC machined. This is made in Hong Kong because our Chinese vendors couldn't get it done. Okay? So this is Hong Kong made, CNC, lathe, like super precise. It's so precise that we had to drill a hole into the bottom of the gimbal because the air wouldn't go out. So that when you snap them back, like they just sat like a what do you call those? Like the shock absorbers.
Oh, those
It's like okay, cool. Let's see if there's can we switch to change the VTX transmitter power? Well, if OpenTX supports that, then yes, you can. I think right now it's not supported. Do the non-pro gimbals fold? No, they don't. So the non-pro gimbals are completely stock, just like everything else.
with Corona.
Pro comes with Corona. Yeah.
Yes, yes, now it does.
Can you mod it to have the full-size TX? No, you cannot. You can mod it to 500 milliwatts, but it's a very elaborate process. Check out Liviu's video
Good question.
about that.
Yes, it vibrates.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, we got haptic feedback and sound. Well,
Welcome to Tango 2.
you
Can't
can't
really hear the.
can't hear it, but yeah, there's haptic. If the antenna breaks, what do we do? Is it replaceable? Yes. Everything is replaceable. We have replacement parts for everything, and the replacement parts are fully like ready. The $40 for the upgraded gimbals after getting the standard? No, that's like because it's a bundle price. It's cheaper. I think the upgraded gimbals are $28. I think, right? So it's like $60 to upgrade. 12 channels in terms of RC. That's just the Crossfire. So if we add more channels into the Crossfire, you will have more channels.
Do you know how heavy this is?
It's 365 grams.
365.
365. But there is space in the underneath to include weights. Okay. So if it's too light for you, you can add weights. We especially like here in the grooves here, there is space to add weights. Trappy voice mod.
Ask Mike Chin.
Will it be moddable through update like the TX Lite? What does that mean? Sorry, I didn't understand. Yeah, Hall gimbals. I think we mentioned that, right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, only Hall gimbals. We only have Hall gimbals. Can you put on a full-size Crossfire TX? No, no. Custom modeled screens available, i.e. Oblivion, Kaipi 2. Modeled screens?
Like
Yeah,
changing
it's just,
models,
I
of
mean,
course,
whatever
that will-
OpenTX can do, this can do as well.
You turn it on and then you hold the wheel button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a way to mount the transmitter stand? You don't need a transmitter stand. It's actually included in the antenna. So, and then you can see here, like this. All right, this is the stand.
Power output to 250.
250.
Milliwatt.
Yeah.
Why is the screen so small? Well, because the radio's so
Yeah,
small.
because the radio is so small. But it's a super high resolution screen, and there's no problem to read it with your arms extended if you have somewhat decent vision. Remote camera gimbal control. No.
They need that like a dial.
Yeah,
thing,
you
right?
need like
No.
a dial. No, we don't have pots.
Water resistant? No.
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 But I mean, as water resistant as any other remote, basically. Binding Nano RX to multiple Crossfire modules. This is going to be coming within the next 2 releases. So that's like with the cloud connectivity. Obviously, we are adding features every day. So you will be able to bind this plus your full-size TX to the same radio, and you can just use them as you please. Can you show us some configuration screens close to the camera? All right, I'll try. I don't know if you'll be
It's
able to
tough.
see it. I'll just turn it on.
Welcome to Tango 2.
So
Switch warning.
it's a switch warning. All right.
Well, yes, you can change the volume of the speaker.
Yeah, you can change the volume. You can turn it off however you want. So these are the telemetry screens. Then if I do a menu here, this is the Lua script. And then you are in the model setup, which is all the regular.
No.
No, you can't really see it, but these are all the model screens that you're familiar with from OpenTX. You have the model select screen here, so you can select which model.
Holy shit. It's crazy how it's showing red here. It's
Yeah,
actually
but
going green.
it's actually
Yellow.
it's yellow.
And that LED is your Crossfire LED,
Yeah.
by the way.
Same LED as you had on the back of your Crossfire. Estimated price, Georgie. This one here. This is the Pro version. This is $199.95, and
The normal version
the
is
normal version,
160.
160. No Pro Hall effect as well. Yes.
Non-pro. Oh.
How do you think this will work for pinchers? Here you go.
Well, he's a pincher.
I'm a pincher, so absolutely no issues. As I mentioned before, the sticks are a little bit too short for me. I would usually extend them, so to make it work for me, I usually make it like this, and now it's super comfortable. All right. If the throws are a little bit too long for you, we opted for like same throws as the pretty much like I think the largest throw that we know on the industry. And that's what we wanted to hit, but you can limit the vertical movement on both axes. And you can limit it individually up and down. So you can have like minus 10% here and nothing less on the bottom as well. So you can have like asymmetrical gimbals. Gimbal travel compared to the Nirvana and the Jumper T12. Well, we got the, can I just try your Futaba? So here I can do this. I can, yeah. They're about the same as the Futaba or T12.
Let them hear the click of the button.
Is it possible to charge your phone through the USB-C? No.
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 Like that wouldn't even be a good feature, I don't think.
Somebody's saying too much for too little. It's got Crossfire built in, man, and it's cheaper than any other remote control out there in this size. So you buy this X Lite, you're gonna pay $200, and you don't have foldable sticks. Is there a way to easily transfer binary nano from Micro TX to the new radio? Like I said, it's coming with the next firmware update from Crossfire. Multiple power output selectable? Yes. So it's just like the Micro TX. You have 25 milliwatts to 250. SMA accessory, how does the antenna stay upright? Well, you just tighten the antenna mod here. It's going to be straight out, so you can, you can bend the antenna, or you can get like a 90-degree antenna, however you want. Lanyard mount, yes, it's included here.
Right here.
So this is an optional accessory. Scott says, for wings, yes. No issues with wings. Stick tension, we have stiff gimbals, stiff springs and soft springs. They're included in the Pro and the standard version, so you can just change it out and you can adjust
default is the stiff one.
Default is the stiff one, yeah. But actually, like if you go to the loosest version on the stiff ones, for me it's already too loose.
Okay.
Yeah. Does it have shortcuts for changing VTX channels like the Tango 1? No, it doesn't, but it does have a shortcut for the Lua script, so you're pretty like super fast for the entry into the Lua script. Better work on the voice pack. There's a lot of requests for the voice pack. Skadoosh just ordered, he managed to get through. How many switches? It has 2 3-position switches here, and 2 2-position switches, and 2 momentary buttons. There we go. Does the Pro come with an extra? So these are the extras that are included with the Pro. You get this velvet bag with the logo, and where's the keychain? Oh, down there.
Keychain. Oh.
And a keychain,
Sticker sheets.
sticker sheet, and you get the adjuster for one gimbal. This one here is a limited edition. We only made a certain quantity. We're not going to make more, and these will only be included for the first couple of orders. As of right now, like all the Pros will have one, probably for another 1 to 2 months, but then there's no more. No JR port or even pinout for full Crossfire? No. No. Are the Pro gimbals actually better apart from the folding? No, they're the same. It's exactly the same except for the folding. That's the only difference between the Pro and the standard. And maybe now we can like slowly transition, because it's a good segue into the history of this thing. So when we made the remote, we wanted to include only foldable gimbals, and we didn't want to make a Pro version. However, the cost of this, both gimbals cost more than the radio internals. Okay? So it was such a major cost bump that we decided that we are not going to be doing it as the only version, that we have to make a cheaper version so to keep the radio more accessible. Do a live Tango 2 disassembly guide. Check the Livio video. He's even gonna like remove circuits.
Complete tear down.
Input for head tracking, no. This radio is only useful for people who use Crossfire, yes. Or if you want, it's a really expensive sim remote.
Yeah.
But it's epic for sims. Do I get the 3D file of the keychain? No. So are there standard Hall sensors? Yes. They only have Hall sensors. If FAA proposed rules go into effect, will the Tango 2 be compatible? As it stands, potentially, yes.
Can the Pro version power up Fat Shark goggles? No. There's no power output.
Yeah. Are the gimbal size comparable to the Tango 1? Yes. Is it possible in the future to use the full TX as a repeater? No. Bluetooth Mavlink? No, but it has the Wi-Fi module built in, and actually Mavlink is the next release for the Tbs Cloud. Master-slave teaching mode? No, currently does not have this.
3D file for the lanyard? No.
Didn't know I wanted folding gimbal sticks until now. Well, that's
Actually,
that's a byproduct of innovation.
for the lanyard mount, they can draw their own.
Yeah,
It's just one screw
one screw.
and that's it.
That's it. Just screw in
Draw
your
whatever
own.
you want.
If you want, make a 3D printed file. Send me the Thingiverse link. We'll link it up to the Tango 2 product page.
Yeah.
Charger included? Yes, it's built in.
Is it possible to use other stick ends? Yes.
Oh yeah,
Well, on mine, I'm already using the Fly Sky one. M3, no problem.
M3. That's the key word. I don't like the sound of that cough. That's because I'm talking all the time.
Plus the virus.
Plus the virus, yeah, but that's
That's minor.
You're ignoring the most important question intentionally. When does it ship? Okay, we have shipped a whole bunch of pre-orders for dealers.
Yeah.
They're already out. They will receive them on Monday. 1/4/20. I don't remember the size of the screw hole. I think we have to specify that. We'll do that, Dennis. I think. Dennis, we'll get it done. So in terms of shipping, we have already shipped out a whole bunch of orders for dealers.
Yep.
So most of the dealers will have stock throughout next week or the week after. All right. Here at TBS, we also have stock, but I'm guessing that's already gone.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to check the orders. I don't know how many people managed to actually order, but yeah. So a lot of dealers will have their stock on Monday and they will ship out. So this is not a pre-order, it's just a back order type situation. This is really great for the stand-up freestyle. Yeah, so if you look through, like, check out your favorite influencer or reviewer or however you want to call them. They have posted their opinions about it. Obviously, I don't want to say this is the perfect remote because I'm biased, right? I want you to buy this. But the reviewers, they were open to completely post whatever they wanted. We have not even seen their videos, right?
No.
I think we saw some excerpts from Paul,
Yeah.
and I did review Painless 360's video, but he doesn't
What
really
about
have
Stingies?
too much of an opinion. No, I haven't seen Stingy's video.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so we just completely blindly posted them. All right. Will the folding gimbals work on a Tango 1? No. Where to buy in Europe? All of the dealers, man. FPV Racer France, RC Hangar 15, RC Tech, Red Bee, FPV 24. Oh my God, like so many. Like all the French dealers have ordered, all the UK dealers have ordered, all the German dealers have ordered. Pretty sure there was one in Spain. I can't remember, guys. There were so many orders for this. Full power OLED version in the future. We don't really want to talk about the future. This was a learning experience for us as well.
Someone wants to know if they change the stick ends, will it still fold? The answer is yes.
Yeah, it obviously depends. Like if you have really big
You have like the TBS one, the honeycomb one.
honeycomb,
Yeah, honey sticks.
does it work with the honey stick? No, it doesn't. It's too
I
big.
think it's like this big.
Yeah. Battery life, like at least 8 hours. That's what we specify. We haven't really tested it, to be honest. We gave up after 8 hours. It's going to be more.
And it's 2 amps charging, so you're good to go.
Which Switzerland dealer has it? I think it's Drone Racer. No, Drone Racer is French. Drone Factory has one, and then I think, oh man, I can't.
I don't know
FPVracer.ch.
enough.
Yeah. Can you change the gimbal ends? Yes, you can.
Yes.
Will there be bundles with the RX soon? Yes, there will be bundles. Yes, there will be trade-in programs, all of this stuff. But right now, we just want to supply the radio for people who order it, and we don't have enough.
Store is down.
Store is
Yes,
down,
it's
yeah,
been like
yeah.
that for like an hour or so.
Can I use it while charging? Yes, you can. Full charging time, 2 hours.
It's not quick charging. It's not QC. It's 2 amps.
Yeah. How long did this take to develop? We're going to go into the history in a second once we get through. I think the questions are repetitive now. So the next strap thing is an extra purchase. Is it available yet? Yes, it's available on our website, but our website is down. What material is it? The neck strap thing is aluminum, but the radio itself is plastic. The gimbals are plastic. Everything is, well, pretty much everything is plastic, except for the thing that attaches this here to the radio.
Well,
this
plus
is
the
metal.
folding part of the program.
Oh yeah, and obviously the stick ends and all this stuff. Will the sticks scratch the case when folded? Yes, they will. That's pretty much the only, or the main negative gripe that the reviewers had. So it will touch, and especially on the throttle, it's going to move up and down, and it's going to scratch a little bit. If you don't like it, you can just put a little bit of tape there, or you can get an NX Graphics
Yeah.
thing to protect. Are we going to get slack on those gimbals over extended use? No, you will not. Absolutely sure you will not. This was designed by somebody who knows what the fuck he's doing. And that was like my first requirement. When will the Pro version be in stock again? There will be stock throughout the next 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, okay, so maybe we'll talk a little bit about a history. As Skidoosh just mentioned, he saw the prototype for this about 2 years ago.
Which one?
The first like 3D printed one.
Trying to remember. No,
That already had the plastic injected gimbals though, like the first version of the plastic
okay.
injected gimbals. So the first time when we really had like the aha moment was when I bought my PS4. This here, I was like, this is so cool, but those sticks are super super tiny and shitty. But this is actually the only remote that I feel comfortable thumbing. So we kind of started with that, but then we decided that this kind of grip, gamepad style grip, this is what the other small remote control, I don't want to keep mentioning their name because otherwise they're going to start fucking suing me. But you have to grab those like this, right? Because the grip is angled towards the outside. Whereas all the traditional remote controls, they have a straight edge. So the angle between your movement here and this here is perpendicular, right? And it's the same on the Tango 2. This here is straight. So that's when we figured out, okay, this is something that nobody has ever done before. Basically, if you take any remote control like this and you chop it off here, and you chop it off here, and then you extend it here a little bit, then you've got the Tango 2, okay? And then the problem was, you've just removed 80% of the remote. How are you gonna make everything fit? So that was a 2-year process. And the tolerance is just so super tight. I think the gimbals have a play of 0.5 to 0.3 millimeters towards each area. And then, yeah, fitting a 5,000 milliamp battery inside, making it work for long range, making it not overheat. All those things have really kept us busy, I would say. you need to push the button on your receiver to bind currently because it's a different TX. So auto bind will not work. However, like I mentioned before, we are working on a way that you can use, like that it's bound to a person, not to a transmitter, basically. So whatever transmitter you use, as long as it's registered to the same TBS cloud account, it will work together. This is something that's coming. If you do the 500 milliwatt mod, does it void the warranty? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Big time.
Oops. What's the max milliwatt output? 250 milliwatts without modding. Can you fold it in different directions? No, only one direction.
Only one way. Only inwards.
Good question, Viper. Do we need to update them all, or do they already have the newest version? They already have the newest version on.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. But obviously, we are going to release new versions all the time. TBS manufactured or partnered. This is 100% TBS manufactured. We didn't buy the gimbals from anybody. Obviously, we didn't make the battery, and we didn't like dig for oil to make the plastics, right? Can we see the prototypes? Actually, I was looking around for the prototypes, but we lost them all during the move.
I'm just gonna hold this up because people who just came in, they missed it.
Yeah, they might miss it, or might have missed it. If I don't get my stickers from a vendor, can I complain to you guys?
No, they're not obligated to ship with stickers.
Yeah, no, they don't have to ship with stickers. Would like to be able to use the is it tuned for 868 or 915? Both. Both. How much onboard storage? I think it's 1 gig or 2 gigs. It's enough for a couple million models.
Couple million models, yeah.
Now comes the issue of micro quads not using crossfire. Most of the micro quads actually do, like the fly spec or toothpick style.
I'm just trying to think why.
Yeah, why would you not?
250 milliwatts. It's a micro TX built in.
Is the screen not too small? Well, okay. Let me just give you.
Welcome to Tango 2.
So I don't have 20/20 vision, right?
Throttle warning.
And I can read it just fine like this.
Normal distance, basically.
Like I can't extend it further out than this, and I can read it just fine. So this is actually a super high quality OLED screen. It's a very high resolution. It's much higher resolution than your other OpenTX remotes. Serge, sorry to wake you, man. He's super cranky. He woke up at 4 a.m. It's like, where the fuck is the description? He had to wake up at 4 a.m. on a Sunday, man.
I'm sorry, dude.
I'm sorry, dude. Like, okay, maybe this is something that we can talk about real quick. Like, we have continuously tried to keep people shut up about, like, leaking shit. And even this time, like, we took a big sacrifice on sales to keep it secret because the dealers did not even know what the fuck they were buying. They just had Tango 2 and Tango 2 Pro, and they had the price.
And the
That's
silhouette.
it. Yeah, and the dancing silhouette, right? So they knew it had something to do with dancing. So, which it didn't. But we were debating this like a month before launch. Like, should we do it like this or should we actually post pictures? And then we were like, well, you know, maybe nobody will leak it. And what actually happened this time is some fucking asshole from the UK. I think Ross or something is his fucking name.
Britnell.
Fuck you, okay? That guy, like, he got his screenshot from somewhere, and he made it his mission to post it everywhere. And these are exactly the kind of people that are ruining it for everybody else. Like
And his reason was ridiculous.
yeah, because he bought a radio just before we decided to launch it, right? Like, so fucking what? Who
And
the
it's
fuck
our
cares?
fault.
Yeah, and now everybody else has to suffer because of that fucking asshole. Anyway, So that's why like dealers have to jump through hoops. That's why everybody has to jump through hoops. It's because of fucking people like this who can't keep their mouth shut, who have to fucking leak shit on Facebook. Like, we don't even care. We know that people have been leaking it on WhatsApp groups for decades. I mean, we've had this product for 2 years. So obviously people are gonna like see it, take a picture and leak it. Fine, do whatever, but like don't post it on social media so that everybody can see. It just ruins the surprise for everybody. Like, we try to keep this secret until the launch just because like that's our reward for fucking working on it for 2+ years and then showing that off. So yeah, if you see that guy, punch him in the face. He fucking deserved it.
Do the buttons have a satisfying click? Let's do like an
Oh, yeah.
ASMR. Let's do an ASMR thing.
And that one is super satisfying.
Which one?
The 3 position.
Oh.
So like these are from the fidget toys. I don't know if have you seen
Yeah,
like
the
those,
button thing,
yeah,
the cube thing.
yeah. I bought one of these and like compared it, and I now like I keep playing around with it. So it's actually super satisfying. Yeah.
Dude, I'm just happy that one of my ideas made it to the final product. It was this thing.
Good Schlu, thank you for buying the Silhouette product. What's his name again? Ross Britnell, I think?
Yep.
Yeah. Copper top FPV. Massive cunt. Those buttons complete me. Are you going to make Crossfire SPI receivers possible for AIO whoops board for BN? Actually, I think we could. Let's have a word with Remo. Salty top. Oh man. Yeah, I normally don't put people like this on blast, but I told the guy stop it, and he like went on into every FPV group. It cost us like hours going through and deleting, because he also leaked the dealer pricing.
Dealer pricing, yeah.
Which is confidential, okay? I mean, I can tell you it's 30% discount usually for dealers, but it's just not fair to dealers. Like, now they have to like fucking start discussing with. Anyway, whatever. Let's move on. Does the display have G-Sync? What's G-Sync? Do you know about that?
It's the NVIDIA graphics card.
Oh yeah, obviously.
No.
Yeah. Of course.
240 hertz.
2-switch arming, yes, you can do it. Actually, like this, boom.
Like, this was my, when I started flying, that was like my biggest question in life. Why do we need these?
Yeah.
Was my first question. Like, everyone, like, all the pros are like doing this, like, oh, okay, now, because these switches looks pro, and like.
Oh, but they keep breaking off.
Yeah, that was like my first question to RC. Like,
Yeah.
why do RC radios must have these switches? Like, why?
One guy asked for a bigger battery mod. No, there's like absolutely no space.
And there's no need.
And there's no need, yeah, because like, you will run this forever. And if you want to charge it, like just connect it to your laptop through your USB-C. How you can see the battery level?
Front page.
Welcome to Tango 2. Throttle warning. Switch warning.
It's right up here.
There's
Yeah,
your voltage.
You can't. It gets too blurry. The camera can't handle the brightness of the screen.
You'll see when you buy it.
Yeah, you'll see when you buy it.
That's how we sell things here.
Oh yeah, just like Drew. You don't need to see the specs. You'll see when you buy it. No, but it's like a battery gauge, just like on every OpenTX radio. Plus, you will have a voice alert. Does the OLED sleep? Yes. Very good. Who is this? Quan Kang. You are a fucking genius. So maybe I think we could talk about this.
Yeah.
Because it's fixed. So in the early versions, we had really like, I don't know, like shadow images started appearing after some time. And we were wondering like what the hell is going on? And yeah, like they burnt in, but it has a sleep mode. So if you are not using it, it will start to sleep pretty much like after 30 seconds or 1 minute.
It's like a screensaver.
Yeah, it's like a screensaver. So only while you fly, it will actually be on. And if you're not using it and you're just putting it on your table, the screen will turn off immediately. So there's no ghosting. Can I import my quad profiles from my other OpenTX radios on this one? Yeah, you can just pull them over with the file, I think.
Yeah.
Because like the USB-C is also a drive. If you plug it into a USB, you can choose if you want to use it for SIM, for a drive, and or for, what's the last one? Agent X, yeah.
Konami code. I was saying the same. I was saying it.
Menno, you received an email with the product description. I'm sorry that there's like, we did a test. Our website supports like up to 300 concurrent users, and that's it. Why not quick charge? Because it only takes 2 hours to charge. Okay, like the quick charge circuitry makes it a lot more complicated and a lot more prone to errors. We got another voice for the Trappy voice pack. I think I'll have to do it. Are the gimbals full size? Yes. Just connect the power bank while flying. Yes, exactly. So the charging is actually like at least 4 times faster than your usage. So if you are low, just connect.
Dude, we're gonna see like super paranoid pilots taping like power banks here and then have like wires.
Can we power up without powering up the module? Currently not, but there is a firmware update coming that it will turn off during your simulator mode. Any hidden tricks for the future? I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure there are some. Well, plus like they're secret, so we couldn't talk about them. Why do I need the screen to be on while I'm flying with the fat truck in my face? Well, because you might want it to be on. And while you're flying, it's a safety thing, right? Why is the screen white on black?
What?
Because it's,
Tango 2.
yeah, it's a black background and a white thing. Like, isn't that, oh, no, no, no.
That's-
No, the other one, the LCDs are black on white.
Because it's nicer this way.
It's nicer this way. Vulgar Trappy voice back. I'm pretty sure somebody could edit one up with just the lounge thing. Are they Hall effect gimbals? Yes. What is the standby time if you forget to switch it off? I think you could set the standby time.
Yes, you can.
It's a setting in the OpenTX. How do the foldable sticks stay up?
You don't have, yeah.
Standard. Okay, so it's like this. So if you look really closely, the mechanism just pulls it down, and then it's
There's a spring on the
snap.
inside.
There's a spring on the inside, yeah. Does it have a stash spot? Pretty sure it does. Pretty sure it does. Oh, we're not going to tell that because then the police will know, right? Guys, possible to bind the same RX with Tango 2? Yeah, it's going to be possible with a future firmware upgrade, not right at the launch. So can you see it in the darn sunshine? Yes, you can. No trim tabs. Do you have to stop flying fixed wings? No. All right, let's do that one more time.
Welcome to Tango 2. Throttle warning.
So if you,
Rudder trim. Throttle trim. Elevator trim.
and now I'm at elevator trim.
Trim center. Trim center. Trim center. Aileron trim.
All right, and then like this here
Menu.
to go back to the main menu. So you can continue to fly your wings and planes. Available now? Yes. Can the spring in the stick rust? No, I think it should be. I think it should be stainless steel.
If you somehow made it rust, then you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. Let us know. We'll send you a new one if it rusts. Okay. Is it trim? Is digital rather than switches? Yes, correct. Can I smuggle diamonds in it? I had a chat with Skadoosh about like how do you get money out of China because like the banking system is closed, right? And I told him like Bitcoin or diamonds in your ass. And he's like, prison wallet it is. By the time I get to the elevator, I've crashed. Well, okay. Maybe trim a little bit before the flight. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's easier to see in the sun if you use black background.
We knew that.
Yeah, of course. How hard was it to leave the video screen out? Oh, it was a very sad decision because it's what I like about the Tango One.
Yeah.
And it's what the people who bought the Tango One like about the Tango One. He just canceled his order with UMT for the Tango 2 because Copper Top is a stand-up guy. No, he's not. I'm sorry, he's not. Okay? That's just it. Like if somebody leaks this shit on one page, we're gonna be fine. If he leaks it on 2, we're gonna be a little bit upset. But if he leaks it on 50 and continues to do so, then he's not a stand-up guy. Just saying elevator first. Oh, that's actually a good input.
Yeah.
Elevator first. Okay, all right, we're gonna change that. Are you in the office tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow's Monday, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's Sunday, right?
Secret button combination for the sheep logo. Oh yeah, with the
Konami code.
Konami code. Yeah, we got to do it. Can you show us how to adjust endpoints?
What
Is it like the gimbal endpoints?
Yeah.
I think so, right? I mean, in the software, it's just like OpenTX, but in hardware, you basically, where's the thing? This one here. You get this and these screws, and you just screw them into the top and the bottom of the pitch gimbal. So, I don't know, let me go a little closer here. Here. Oh man, I don't know where it is. Oh, here's my finger. Here, you see this hole? This is where you put the screw in to limit the travel. How is it for pinching and how do you hook up your lanyard? Okay, so good questions. The lanyard can be placed here. This is an optional accessory that you buy. You just basically put it here. And for pinching, let me move it over here. Boom. Well, here. Are you thumber or pincher?
I'm thumber.
Okay, so this is set up for Wayne because he's a thumber. This is with the custom fly sky, but it also works for me. I'm just in a lot of pain because these are super painful. Endpoint usually refers to software adjustments. Yeah, so it's just like on your Tyrannus or on your QX7 or Nirvana or whatever. It's exactly the same. Adjust endpoints via OLED, yeah. How fast does it go? I don't know. Depends how fast you throw it. There are plenty of like influencer reviews that will tell you how it is for pinching and how it feels. Yeah. Can you hold it next to a Tango 1? Holy shit. Let me move the mouse out of the way.
Tango 1. Huh.
Tango 2.
There you go.
So in terms of size, this is additional. Would be great if you could make the trim order configurable. That's even better. Yeah?
Geniuses.
Genius.
I need a drink.
Can we get flames on him? No, ask NX Graphics, he can make some for you. Will there be a bundle with Fusion and 5RX? Yes, there will certainly be bundles available once we are comfortable with the stock situation.
the one has seen some use. Yeah, I've been flying this for like 4 years.
Yeah. The battery is super flat like the cell phone battery. Yes, exactly. Will there ever be Hall gimbals for the Tango 1? No. How cheesy is the plastic? Cheesy? I don't know.
Like how soft?
Oh, how soft?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's ABS, so it's pretty impact resistant. Mike Chin dropped it.
Oh, Mike, is he here?
I don't know if he's here, but
so.
he dropped it so hard that his battery disconnected internally, and he thought he broke it, and he was too scared to tell us.
Yeah, he was scared for like a couple of days.
How sturdy is the antenna? It's super sturdy. It's a metal clip that attaches, so it's hard to break. It's really hard to break. Oh,
That just reminded me of the fucking Oblivion
yeah.
launch.
I mean, I can probably break it, but I'm not going to. Okay. Why only 250 milliwatts? Okay, two reasons. One is because of the size here of this, and the second one is because like that will cover 90% of your use cases.
Yeah.
99%. I flew long range in Austria for an entire week, and I didn't even have a single like signal to noise ratio warning. That means I wasn't even at half the range, like half the max range. Is it fragile? No, it's not. Will you buy a camera that can focus from the profits? We turned off autofocus, and that's it. Yeah, I can turn on autofocus if you want, but then it's gonna start pulsing. Maybe hold one momentary button and roll for elevator, and hold the other momentary for aileron. You can mod it to 500, but it wants the warranty. Is the antenna replaceable with SMA connection? Yes.
As we just showed you.
Yeah, or you can.
You have the over there.
Is it over there?
Yeah.
Here. We have this accessory here. So you can use like the Tune TX antenna, you can use a diamond antenna, Moxons are popular, whatever you want. Is it called Switchblade from Alex?
Yeah.
The switchable one for like super long range.
So last week the Japanese came visit us, and she bought one of the Tune antenna, STX antenna. I was like, why? Because they cannot use crossfire in Japan. Now they have one antenna pointing out, it doesn't look like it's crossfire.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
Good job.
Smart. Looks like a 5 dB. Hall gimbals, any way to use FrSky for whoops? No. But Hall gimbals, yes. HeliNation only has standard. Next. No, HeliNation also has pros, but I think they're out of stock already. Can you scan the RF environment noise floor with it? No, it doesn't do it. Can it do Marty flips? Can we use it flying in minus 30 centigrade? I tried it in -5, and it was fine. Is it possible to unlock the EU version? Like, how does it go? No. This or Jumper T16 Pro? Well, that's a question you have to ask yourself. My answer is obvious, but personally, if you're buying TBS, you should only expect XSFR, nothing less.
Crossfire things.
Yeah. Do they come with a lanyard mount? No, it's a separate add-on. Who has it in stock to buy? That's the $1 million question. A lot of people are getting stock, but I think most of them will be sold out by now.
Does it have a spectrum analyzer? No.
No. Both T16 and Tango 2. Actually, we might be able to add on the spectrum analyzer, because it's using the same code as the. Well, no, this one here is the Micro TX.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why is there not a case included? Okay, two reasons. First, because the case would have to be in two different sizes, one for the Pro and one for the stock. And the second one is we built this radio specifically so you don't need a case. Okay? However, if you want, if you have an old Fat Shark case like the HDO1s or the Dominators, like the big Fat Shark cases, it'll fit in there perfectly. Or, dude, can you grab my...
Oh, that thing. All right. Where is it?
it should be on my desk.
All right.
One of the things that I bought, well, I didn't buy it. We got invited to Dubai to fly in business class, and Emirates hands out these super awesome toiletry bags. So it's perfect with that. By theory, could you use a Crossfire micro receiver and wire the Whoop compatible transmitter? Yes, you could. Yeah, so it's like a repeater. Is this antenna different or better than a Diamond? And is it hot swappable? It's not hot swappable, so you have to choose either SMA or the swivel mount here, like this thing here, or you just replace it with a SMA and then you can hot swap it. Included here, this is the Immortal T. Mountain surfing with this remote? Yes, absolutely no issues. I was flying this with the DJI and with the analog, and I exceeded both ranges. So this here is my Tango 2 case. It's made by Bulgari, and you get this for free if you fly. I think it's first class or business class. I can't remember which one you get. I didn't pay for the tickets.
I don't have it.
Just so you know, like I'm not fucking wasting money on leg room. Which is actually like fucking hilarious.
We gotta switch to that camera.
Yeah, oh yeah, just like this, right? So this is the case that I use. So this, you can get like $5 toiletry bags where this will fit into it on Amazon. First class is really nice. Yeah, Emirates first class is pretty nice. You could shower on the airplane. Has Bart will not got a Tango 2? I don't know. He has to buy one. How much does the Pro... Oh shit, it just completely disappeared. I think it was away. It's 360 grams. What's the difference between Pro and normal? So the Pro has foldable sticks. That's it. Bluetooth, no, only Wi-Fi. Setting up and updating the Tango 2 for future updates. Is it going to be through OpenTX Companion or Agent X? It's all going to be through Agent X, but you can use the OpenTX Companion if you put it into the bootloader, which you do with one of these two buttons here in the back. But you can update it through the Agent X. You can update the OpenTX and the Crossfire through the Agent X. What's the dimensions of that case? That's a good question. I know that the Tango is 170 by 130 by 50 for the Pro and 70 for the stock.
Damn, you remember those numbers.
Man, I remember those because I wrote them into the fucking manual. And I didn't have a caliper, so I like took the remote over to the desk and I measured it. It's like 170, 170, 150, 150. So yeah. 170 by 150 by 50. Will this support IB Crazy's last, I'm guessing IB Crazy's last antenna? Yes.
Yes.
If you use the SMA thing. Difference between Pro and non-Pro? Okay, so we already answered that. Have you considered any future solutions to support whoops that are not inconvenient? Yes, we are considering solutions and we're going to be working on them, but I don't want to promise them because we don't know whether they'll materialize. Just get an Xbox remote case and boom, fits. Probably yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Because the Xbox is the same shape as the X Lite.
Okay.
And this fits into the X. Well, it doesn't fit into the X Lite case, but if you take out like the sponge, then it fits.
Huh.
Yeah. This shit is still live? Yes. We're still going. Gonna stand up to sweaty hands? Yes, no issues. Massively sweaty hands. Do you have one that you can show? Well, we showed up the SMA mount here. So it's basically just a UFL to SMA extension. And then you got this little 3D printed bracket here.
You screw that down,
You screw
and
that
then you
down,
tie
yeah.
down a UFL, and that's it.
And that's it. And then the SMA comes out here instead of this whole antenna thing.
Maybe we take out the default antenna so they know. That
Yeah, so that you can see the mechanism. So this is how the mechanism looks. And basically this thing here would be replaced by your SMA. That's it. Super simple. Just takes like 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah, because you have to take everything apart. You have to take the
Oh,
entire
without
remote control.
experience?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just everything. Like from start to finish, 30 minutes, it's done. How does it integrate with Fusion? Through the TBS Cloud. Only works with TBS receivers. Yes, Crossfire receivers. Can you hold it in a pinch grip, please? No homo. Here you go. Maybe we'll switch over to the...
Can we fly with the antenna folded? It's not recommended, first of all.
You mean like this? Yeah, you can fly like this if you want. If you're a thumber, it's no problem. If you're a pincher, it might be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's stupid.
But then the antenna is holding down the
button?
3-position one.
No.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
right.
So.
Where'd I mount my R9?
How sturdy are the folding sticks on the Pro? They're super sturdy. It's full metal. No plastic in there. Somebody's mom is getting insulted. Will there be a multi-module option? No, right now, at this point, no. But we have several people looking into it. Can the lanyard mount fit other way, make it hang forward? Yeah,
Yes,
if you make your own
Chris
one.
actually prefers that way.
So that it hangs forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess you
But
would
then it's-
cover the
yeah,
LED.
That's like a small sacrifice, he said.
Yeah. Can you buy just the folding sticks? Yes.
Just the folding sticks.
Well, I guess
No,
if he has
just
a
the whole
Pro, then you
gimbal.
can. Well, yeah, the whole gimbal.
I think he meant the mechanism.
Oh, no,
No.
the whole gimbal. You have to buy the whole gimbal. What stick ends will fit the Pro? M3.
How would you rate the durability of the antenna and using it as a stand?
10 out of 10. No issues.
Like if you step on it, that's
Yeah, of course, you're going to break it if you step on it. But I think you're going to break like every kickstand if you step on
everything.
it, right? Battery upgrade? No.
And it's not needed.
Is it possible to mount one of those watch FPV screens? So I thought about that, like here. I guess you could make like a mounting bracket to attach it to the antenna. Or you could screw it in here somehow. We'll figure this out.
Oh.
Pro versus standard foldable sticks. So here, this is the Pro. Sticks fold like this, and the rest is just straight.
So we should have like we should have the screen here, and then have like a hinge, and then
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Something like that.
that'll be fucking dope.
Can the gimbals be as smooth as Futaba? I don't really want to compare it. I watched a review. Rise has collected an FAQ. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's QE. QE asked all the wrong questions.
Can I get a patient for stick on magnifying glass? What? Oh, like for here, I guess. What's the best orientation of the folding antenna for range? So if you want to fly range, this is the orientation that you're going to put it in, like this. Or if you have it horizontal on your quad, like this. So there's also a 45-degree orientation in case you're like a freestyler and you're or you're undecided. Which, but like this is, what's the lowest power value? 25 milliwatts. Will there be an option to buy replace battery? Yes, you can buy replacement batteries, but it's not going to be like replacement in the field. All right, cool. Dude, we've been going for two hours almost.
Really?
Yeah.
No wonder I'm a little
Lightheaded.
tired.
Yeah. There's still 500 people watching.
It's almost 12. Shit.
Freestylers rock 45 because they're undecided. Yeah. Or because they're all over the place.
Dude, Dennis Pang is already forwarding all the fucking review videos to the local groups. Look at him. Look at him go.
He's on a roll today. All right. If you guys have any final questions, let us know. Oh shit, I just lost. Yes. Otherwise, we're going to conclude it for today.
We gotta do a recap. Dude, we gotta.
All right, you do the recap.
All right, Tango 2 Pro and Normal. Pro is gonna come with a folding gimbals, folding sticks, and pricing. Normal is 160, Pro is 199, well 200, and the Pro is gonna come with extra stuff, like this little keychain here. It's actually pretty sweet, and it's actually rubber. This stuff is on your side.
Yeah, so like the
Velvet.
spare gimbals, or you mean, the velvet thing? Sorry.
That's for the Pro.
Yeah, here. Whoa, sorry.
All right, velvet carrying case, and sticker sheets, throttle limitation screws, and the Allen key, spring set. Where are the springs? Whatever, springs.
Yeah, it's springs in the back.
And that's it. And the normal version is gonna only come with the springs. Well, of course, the Tango 2.
Yeah. Some people are asking Velocidrone. Yes,
Yes.
it works with Velocidrone. Is it available now? Yes, but it might be back ordered. So find a site where you feel comfortable to place your back order, and you can go ahead and order it there.
Micro TX built-in, 250 milliwatts. 500 milliwatt is possible with a mod from Livio, and it will fuck with your warranty really bad. But if you succeed, it's a fucking sweet mod. It's gonna be fucking insane. Kind of high resolution OLED, full size gimbal.
USB-C charging, and
USB-C
while somebody's asking, yes, you can charge it while you use it.
Of course. Haptic feedback, audio jack, speakers. What else? Well, of course, adjustable polarization on antenna also act as a kickstand. 2 positions switch, 2 3 positions, 2 momentary, and it's compact as fuck. That's it. I think that's the recap.
All right. We got a couple of questions.
All
Will this be available in German FPV stores? Yeah, just
Yes.
visit your favorite FPV store. It should be online right now.
How long is the warranty?
How long is the warranty? I don't know.
Same as everything else.
Same as everything else. Check the website. I can't remember. How long does the battery last? At least 8 hours. 170 times 150 times 55 or 70 millimeters. Yes, correct. 50 is for the folding version or folded. 70 is full sticks. Kickstand mode will finally get me to position my antennas correctly. Yes, correct. Can you wiggle your toes for the stream?
Just did it.
Just did. He's probably jacking off to that right now.
That's so fucked up.
I love the internet. CSF shot working out of the box? Yes. Does the Tango 2 have an internal UART for multi-protocol module? We're looking into that right now. I see the SPDT rockers retain their position. I guess this. Yeah. Yeah, they do. They don't like they don't.
Oh, there's no springs on the inside.
Yeah, they don't spring back. All right, cool. There's going to be more information coming out throughout the days, or you can obviously watch all the dozens of reviews. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. We fucking deserved it. We're going to watch all the reviews, people having fun with it. I know I'm looking forward to Bot Grinder's review.
Oh man.
He said he's not going to say anything about specs. He's just going to say, like, watch somebody else's review for the specs, and he's just going to freestyle it. No neck strap included, stock with either version. You have to buy it. Momentary is, yes, there are momentary here on the back. 2. 1 and 2. All right, cool. Thank you very much for joining the stream.
Thank you.
Don't forget to, well, first of all, subscribe to Stinger Swarm because he's a fucking amazing dude who helped us a lot with this. Subscribe and I guess, what do you call it? Join his Patreon. That's the first thing. Second thing, remember to join us at the TBS Lounge. That thing right there. Watch and subscribe our Instagram channel. There's going to be some shit going on there as well. Oh yeah, we got to do the TikTok thing.
Oh.
And we just opened up our own TikTok channel. So there's going to be a post about that
Oh shit.
in a second after this. So that's about it. Yeah.
That's it.
Nothing further to say than have
It's
a
almost 2
wonderful
hours.
night. Hope you had a great Sunday or still have a great Sunday. And we'll be back tomorrow with shipping updates. And if you're a dealer, one thing I wanted to mention, if you're a dealer and you're still watching and you haven't fallen asleep, when we ship you this here is the standard. And
Pro's gonna
the
look
Pro is going to have this
this.
little dot right here, okay? So don't fuck it up. All right. Cool. I think that was our longest stream to date,
pretty much.
pretty much.
And actually no bullshit.
Yeah, very little.
Very little.
Very little. We only insulted one guy. Which is new for us. Like normally it's like one whole region. All right, guys. Have a great whatever it is over there and see you next time. Bye.
Later.